Look at that boy waves on that thing, dude. That boy wave booming, dude.
Yeah,
What Spiff said?
neither did I vote for Harambe or Hennessy.
Dang, your waves booming. What did he
Did he
say?
say? Oh, I remember.
What Cuz had said to him?
Damn, that
You
sounds
remember?
alright,
You was like,
yeah.
what?
Boom, man. It was some like sexual.
Yeah, like, bro, you don't say that to no other dude, bro. What's wrong with you?
What's going on, beautiful people, and welcome to the only place in the universe that supplies you with fuel for your dreams, goals, and entrepreneur ambition for the free reality TV. Today, we have December's edition of Chopping It Up, and I love it, I love it, I love it. We have my brother, fellow penthouse boy, USF bull, my dog, Rico Williams today, sharing his new brand, his new idea, his new concept, his new future venture, Tribe.x, and his hats and a few things that he has planned in the future for his new venture. And I'm so proud of young Will. You guys will see in one of my past videos. He was in my Power Circle video, and just an intricate part in everything that me and my friends do. Just that solid, positive energy, motivator, and all that. So you guys stay tuned, tune in to this episode with Rico Williams. You guys are gonna love it. Be encouraged, be motivated, and let's get it.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you woke up this morning, nigga, you winning. For real. Yeah. I got a big amount, I took a different route. I am the pick of the little. I was a juvie, it gave me community. I had to pick up some little.
What's going on? Got the boy, Young Whip, aka Young Whipperino, aka Rico Williams. What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Nothing. Just tell the people real quick about what you got going on, who you are, blase.
Yeah, I'm just a young entrepreneur trying to make things happen, and I recently started my brand Tribe.x probably about 5 or 6 months ago. Just starting off as a hat brand, and hopefully it evolves into a little bit more different accessories, maybe into clothing a little bit, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Well, let's rewind it back real quick. Me and Rico, if y'all don't know, we are part of a collective group called the Penthouse Boys. We met at USF. Go Bulls, of course. FSI, all that, and ended up being roommates at this place called The Point at the top floor, aka where we got Penthouse Boys
Top floor lifestyle.
Get out, you live. Shout out to Reese, one of the originals, Jeezy, Drewski,
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah.
It's worldwide with it. Penthouse Boys taking over. But
Definitely.
that's how everything originated. But Rico is what I like to call a fashionista. So let's jump into that. Like, what got you into just liking to dress nice and all that stuff back in your heyday?
Yeah, I'd probably say, I think everybody knows, I feel like you look good, you play good. That's an old saying from football, and it just works well in life. You look good, you feel better about yourself, you got a fresh cut, whatever, it just boosts your self-esteem. So I mean, I've been into fashion and things of that nature probably since elementary school, where we were rocking FUBU and irises, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, my mama didn't have any money, but some way I had fresh clothes. And I got good grades, so they kept rolling. So I mean, just as far as back as I can remember, we always had, the irises, the T-Max back in the day.
Yeah, with the wood ones?
Yeah, man. The Dada.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have any Dadas, but just whatever was in at that time, I just kind of rocked with it.
Didn't you get best dressed too in high school?
In high school, man,
Yeah.
back few years
Ooh,
ago, man.
it ain't a few no more, bro.
7 years.
Older than
7
a
years,
bit.
man. Yeah, and I mean, it's always been a thing of mine, man. I grew up playing football, but fashion has just been a part of me. I won best dressed in high school. Back when we had like the Supras, if you remember the Supras, the skate shoes, and you know the black label and whatever else was popping in like '08 and '09. But it just kind of stuck with me, man.
So check this out though. You graduated a degree in finance, right?
Yeah.
So how did we get to the entrepreneurial area, that kind of, you know, that zone? Because finance is pretty particular. There's money in that, you know. And usually, at least the people that I know that are in finance, they don't have that entrepreneur bug. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of spurred not just this idea, but just thinking outside the box to get to that point?
No, I mean, really just probably friends more than anything. You doing different things, man, with the real estate and just branching out, trying to create more streams of income. And I mean, it's just something that I like doing. And I mean, I make beats. I've been doing that since high school, and obviously the fashion thing. And then football didn't really pan out for me. I didn't continue to grow.
Yeah,
so
I was playing.
I was playing to 6 foot, you know, 200 pounds or whatever. Just finding other things that I felt, you know, confident in and passionate enough about to, you know, try to pursue it. So that's where the hats came, you know, the beats and stuff I still do from time to time. But it's just trying to find what I'm passionate about outside of sitting at a desk, you know, every day of the week and making money for, you know, the big wigs. Might as well try to do my own thing and dip into different things that I have been passionate about but just haven't really pursued. So.
And beyond the statement of multiple streams of income, like you guys heard on this before, it's just all about finding your passion and doing things other than that's in that square box of that 9 to 5. It's really going out there and realizing that, hey, you can still do that, but your passions can also, you know, bring monetary gain as well. So don't neglect that. Look at your friends. Look at what other people are doing and implement some things if you can.
So the hats though, how did this idea drop? Walk us through that process. Like, were you laying in the bed? Like, what happened with that?
Yeah. So I mean, I wasn't necessarily laying in the bed, but I was definitely in my room on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, you know, back in probably like April or May, and I was just thinking to myself, talking to my girlfriend, like, you know, babe, what can I do? I want to do something else, and I was just thinking like, yo, what's not too hard to kind of get started without having to form an official company and like go
thousands
through
of dollars.
Yeah, so that's where the hats came from, because I was like, everybody's always going to wear a hat. Like, fashion changes a lot, and you know, hopefully that's where it branches off into, but it's hard to keep up with trends, with t-shirts, and
because that stuff could come anywhere, you know.
One day is, you know, ripped jeans, the other day is chinos or whatever. So I was like, hats, man, hats are, you know, are regardless of what type of hat, people are always going to be wearing some type of hat wear. And then the dad hats just happened to be coming, you know, probably with the Bryson Tiller thing, his wave came. And I was like, why not do the dad hats, especially coming into the summer? So that's where the style of hats came from initially. And then the designs just kind of came with this idea about kind of merging like American ideals, I guess I'd say, and pop culture into it a little bit. So the lavish hat was more so based on capitalism. We got Donald Trump going to be the president. So, I mean, who's more capitalistic than him? Yeah. So, you know, just thinking, nobody wants to work a 9 to 5. Nobody wants to drive a Honda Accord their whole life. Everybody wants to live lavishly, right? So, I mean, what better way to kind of put that out there than a lavish hat? So that's for that one. And then the Blessings hat came about, just the word itself, not necessarily the design. The word kind of came from the American idea of believing in God. We got, in God we trust. We got you know, God in school.
Yeah.
It's just something that the country is founded on, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nobody says like, hey, I don't want to be blessed.
Right,
You know,
right.
For you to live lavishly, you got to be blessed some
Right.
way. So that's where the blessings design came from. And then I just kind of tied in with, you know, the 90s flavor with the Martin design.
Yeah.
So it worked out well for that one.
So tell us about kind of the whole, what Tribe.x stands for, because of course you kind of explained the vision for us, our circle that we have, what you're seeing it, but you know, tell everybody kind of what Tribe.x wants to do as a whole. You know, it's, as you guys see, it's not just going to be one hat that he's releasing. It's going to be different kind of, you know, insignias and, you know, catchphrases or what have you. So
exactly.
Elaborate on that.
Yeah, so the overall name of the brand is Tribe.x, and you know, once again tying into the American idea. Now, when you think of America, you can't say Deontay looks American, or
Right.
there's no set
American quote.
When you think of a Mexican person, you have your idea. If you think of an Indian person, you know, you're gonna have your idea of what that person looks like. But with Americans, we're all different shapes, all different sizes, and we're the melting pot. So everybody comes from different places. So the tribe kind of came from the Native Americans. You know, basically, everybody knows that they were here first, and then the X part is just kind of symbolistic, not too much meaning behind it. It's just more so standing for anonymous. You can be whoever you want to be. So that's kind of, you know, bringing it full circle with everybody being from wherever they are. The X kind of represents that portion. But after that it's just, that's what the name is going to stand for, and then moving forward, it's going to be different ideas tying into, you know, that American ideology, different designs, as I mentioned, things of that nature.
So let's dive a little deeper into Tribe.x. Give us kind of what you're thinking, what it's going to look like 5 years from now, and then 10 years from now. Are we sticking to the dad hats? I know you briefly talked about accessories. Kind of give us a peek into your mind, how you're thinking about growing the brand.
Yeah, so I mean, moving 5 years forward, you know, that's a long time, man. Hopefully.
Hey, you see how time moving? High school was like yesterday. It was 7 years ago
already, man. But moving forward, this is just, you know, the style of hat is more so a timepiece where we are right now. You know, moving forward, I'm sure things are going to change, and obviously, I plan to, you know, evolve with the times. There's no way I'll be, you know, we were wearing snapbacks. My name is still like Snapback Rico, you know, on Facebook or whatever, but times are going to change, and I just see more coming out of it. I mean, I want to do, you know, backpacks. I want to do probably some headbands, bandanas, things of that nature. Maybe even sunglasses, and just keep rocking that way. Not necessarily clothing.
But once again, sticking with the trend, someone's always going to wear sunglasses.
Exactly. You're going to have
things like that.
You know, people are always going to be traveling for the most part, needing luggage, you know, and that's the route that I see it going. Not necessarily into clothing, but definitely into, you know, shades, you know, hats, headbands, bandanas, maybe even into watches perhaps, but you know, that's where I'm seeing it growing into, out of, you know, not necessarily just the hats, but accessories that people are always going to be wearing.
Right.
All right, so, you know, moving forward, I definitely would like to have a standalone store. I just feel like people like individual stores now. Nobody's really shopping in Macy's and Dillard's outside of like our moms and dads, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a thing of the past. Now, obviously, I would like to have a standalone store, maybe in the mall, but not necessarily
just having your product on the
because
shelf.
that brings traffic and things of that nature. But definitely a standalone store, because I just feel like that's better branding, you know, for the overall products and things of that nature. And people can kind of correlate that to, Tribe.x,
Yeah.
as opposed to having it in a section in a bigger department store. So.
Yeah. So we're gonna jump into the big four right now. I'm just gonna ask you 4 questions, and just let the people know. First question: what were your dreams as a kid?
To be a football player, man. Go to the NFL, be like better than Barry Sanders, and just rush for like 2,000 yards to make the Hall of Fame.
Okay. Bringing it full circle. What are your dreams now?
My dreams now: live comfortably, make enough money to retire around age 45, travel the world, and enjoy my time while I'm here on this earth, man.
Okay. And what one thing do you do now every day to get you closer to your dream?
Check my bank account. Got to stay on top of your finances, people, at all times.
Okay. Any tips you want to drop real quick?
Being that I am a financial advisor, make sure you invest your money, not necessarily with my company, and I won't disclose who I work for, but invest in mutual funds, stocks, something. Don't have your money just sitting in a bank account.
Name one thing you dream about that you plan on bringing to reality before it's all said and done. You can only pick one thing out of all your dreams, your goals, and your accomplishments.
That's a tough one. Maybe moving back home and buying a home in South Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Miami is pretty expensive to live down there, and I would love to be closer to my family. And that'll probably be a dream of just being on my own, but still being amongst family and friends.
Well, shout out to my dog, Young Whip. Appreciate you coming on the thing. Drop everything, social media, IG, Facebook, websites. Where can we buy these hats and all that?
Check me out on Instagram at Tribe.x, Tribe.x. On Facebook, Tribe.x.2016. And then I actually just recently made a Twitter. If anybody still uses Twitter, that's going to be Tribe.x by Rico. Tribe by BY, Rico, RICO. And you should be able to find all my links there. I have an Etsy shop set up where you guys can buy hats on Instagram, on Facebook. It'll be coming to Twitter soon, but certainly check my bio on those and you'll be able to follow me and buy some merchandise.
And that'll all be in the description below. And it's not a gimmick. Every time he posts these things, when he has a new line coming out, what would you say? 2-3 weeks they're gone.
Yeah.
So don't wait, man. Don't wait. Look for it. And when he posts it, when you see me share it, when you see someone else share it, it's not a game. It's not. We ain't trying to get you to, we want you to buy it, but it's selling like that. Like people are buying these hats, and continue to support. It's great to see, not only a young black man, but just a young millennial, quote unquote. We get kind of a bad rap, but just thinking outside of the box and doing big things and bringing things to fruition, because this was an idea that you didn't have to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just proud of you, and just support the man. Description below. You'll see all the links on the video as well, and just stay tuned. Stay tuned. You see, we got backpacks coming, we got sunglasses coming, we got watches coming, we got standalone shops coming. So
a lot more to come soon, man. Stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram, Tribe.x. A lot more products to come. And stay tuned, man. Big things ahead.
Yeah, man. Penthouse Boys for life.
So there we go, man. Rico Williams, Tribe.x, all the info will be in the description below. Contact, social medias, all that. Make sure you guys go and support. And thank you, thank you, Rico, for coming on the channel, sharing what you got going on. And I really hope this segment really moves and shakes some of you guys out of some of your hesitancies to chase your dreams and embark on an idea that you have in your mind, because you see people our age doing it. You see it can be done. You see the fruits of everybody's labor. And look, nothing bad happened. Nothing but good is happening with people that are attacking their fears, taking them on, and just living, man. We only got one life. We all have something in this world to offer, a reason that we're here placed on this earth. Don't ever take that for granted. So that's all I'm gonna say before I'll start preaching, before I start ranting or anything like that. But for real, guys, I hope you guys are motivated by these videos every month of, you know, these future movers and shakers, these musicians, these entrepreneurs. And if you guys know anybody like that, that you feel fits the bill, drop a comment in my section below, and you know, I'll get in contact with them and have them on the channel, because I want more of that. I want more people to see that, you know, we're out here doing it. We're out here chasing our dreams. We're not being stagnant. We're making things happen. So please, if you know of anybody that fits the description of these videos that you guys have seen, let me know. Also comment below on what you guys thought about the interview, and support my man. Like I said, everything's going to be in the description below. So have a great day, month, week. Support Tribe.x, support Rico Williams. You know, hit that subscribe button as well. Don't forget about reality TV, and you know, you guys get out here and dominate. Let's continue to dominate. Dent the universe, man. It's ours for the taking. Let's go.